Blade Symphony is a multiplayer sword fighting game in which you have the ability to strike, parry, and perform stylized combat. Fighting in Blade Symphony requires you to think on your feet and be precise with your choice of attacks, which can happen in all three dimensions. You can pick a unique character, each with over 40 attacks, and pair that up with a sword type to create your own strategy and style. The game is designed around one-on-one duels. However, in addition, you can play with a friend in 2 vs 2 matchups and a sandbox free-for-all. Let's take a look at how combat works. Please keep in mind, this is beta footage and things are bound to change. The glowing line here is a preview of your next attack. Depending on how you aim and turn, you can hit multiple times. There are 3 directions you can swing your sword: forward, left, and right, each performing a different move. Consecutive attacks advance your string counter. By continuing to attack, you can combo into different moves that flow into one another. Each character has 3 stances that have entirely unique moves. You can change stances between attacks to create your own combos. Slower, heavier stances trump lighter stances when swords collide. This is useful to defeat your opponents who spam faster attacks, allowing you to use your swing as a form of defense. You can also charge your attack and alter the move that you perform. Maxed out charges can even knock your opponent on their back. Let's take a look at some fights in Blade Symphony. Twin Cannon, my opponent, is playing as Judgment, a slower and more defensive character. Here he charges an attack to maximum and knocks me on my back. I try in vain to use a recovery attack, which breaks defenses but can only be used while kneeling. Here I'm switching stances and advancing my string counter. I'm forcing my opponent to block so that I can circle around and hit him from the back. The sword type I'm using here is a katana, which can multi-hit much faster than other swords. The downside is that I do less damage per hit, so I'll need to maintain my aim as I play. We're both low on health now, so I attempt to use air attacks to try to catch him off guard, without much luck. This is the customization screen where you can pick your character and sword. By combining a character and a sword type, you can create some pretty unique matchups. For this next fight, I've switched to a fencing type weapon, which can only hit once per attack, but has a powerful thrusting attack damage. In addition, fencing weapons have really good recovery rates to sword interception, so pairing with it is extremely effective because I can react much faster than my opponent. This forces me to play offensive but from a distance, while my opponent is better off fighting at close range. However, when my opponent tries to be too defensive, I can grab him and do a slice and kick move, which knocks him on the ground.
You win! Perfect!
The game is currently in closed beta, and you can find out more at blade-symphony.com.